Greetings, Sharon Springs. This
Hey.
is Matt and Sarah Boyer from Macedonia. It is a pleasure to be with you today. And Jay, sorry this took so long to get to you, but it's finally to you.
It has been crazy busy since we saw you last. We got back to Macedonia, started to get back into the swing of things with homeschool and just reaching out to friends and neighbors that we have. And we're also really excited about our new teammates, Joel and Tiffany Toonster, that have joined us, so that's exciting.
So we wanted to share with you three of the bigger things that are going on in the ministry here in Macedonia. The first one that we'll start talking about is just small groups. That sounds pretty simple, but it really is a big deal here in Macedonia. Most people will, at least in our church context, will start going to a small group before they even ever go to church. And I've got the really neat role of being a small group coach, for lack of a better word, where I get to coach and kind of lead the other small group leaders. And it's been a really rewarding experience so far, just to see people grow and to be learning things from them at the same time that I can pass on experiences that I've had at the same time. So it's been a blessing.
So just be praying for these small groups, that the people in the small groups would really click well together, that the new material that we're using that's a discipleship material would just be really good. It would touch people's hearts, and that God would work in people's lives and draw them into a deeper relationship with Himself.
Right. Something else going on in Macedonia is Global Leadership Summit. It's the same GLS that's all over America, all over the world really, but this is the first time it's ever come to Macedonia. And that's very good.
Right.
And it's a lot of work at the same time. And one of the interesting challenges we have is the average Macedonian mindset as far as preparing and scheduling is quite a bit different than the average American mindset. And they've asked me to be the producer, which means that it's my job to make sure everything goes smoothly. And there's a little bit of tension knowing that that's my job, and working in an environment where planning, maybe there's less of a focus put on planning.
Right.
So really though, we're hoping about 150 people come, and the material's great. So we're just hoping it goes off without a hitch. Yeah.
So just be praying for that. That's going to be December 6th and 7th, that people would come, that God wants to be there, and that God would use the conference to build the Christian leaders that are already in the church, but also to be speaking truth into the lives of the non-believers that will be there.
Yeah. And if I remember right, we had talked about YouVersion when we saw you guys in person this last summer. The last of the reading plans are being worked on right now, but finally the first of the reading plans got published. And those are the most powerful parts, I think, of YouVersion in general. But because they're finally live on the platform, we started advertising on Facebook. Everybody in Macedonia is on Facebook. And within just these last 2 months, we've had over 1,000, about 1,350 people so far, click from Facebook to Everything's in Macedonian to the Macedonian version of YouVersion, which is really neat because in the whole country of Macedonia, there's best guess somewhere around 2,000 believers, period. So these are people who are possibly for the first time ever engaging the Bible. Yeah.
Right. So just be praying that these people that do go to the YouVersion website, that they would be compelled to start reading the Bible, and that as they read, God would work in their hearts and would draw them to Himself through His Word.
Yeah. So that's a little bit of what's going on, and we just wanted to say thanks again. We do get the support that you guys send. It makes a big difference, and you are very appreciated. We just are honored to be part of your team and part of your hands and feet as you guys are working in Macedonia with us. So thanks again.
Thanks again, and happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Bye.